how Jade plays.
Well, the first thing is, this is kind of a reoccurring theme, is she's never used her staff more. It's a lot of her moves now use the staff.
She's quick. That staff is really quick.
She uses the staff along with punching and kicking. She uses it. She also uses her glaive more in a lot of her animations. You can see in her throws.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure all of her weapons kind of came through, right? Like, she's had these things for decades now.
Right. And you'd often
That looks
see
like an
her use
overhead, by the way. It looks like a mid overhead. That's quite dirty.
As I break this game down, the more I would play it over the last year, it always
that looks
struck
like a
me
low.
The range of the characters is really strong because of their weapons. And it
look at
kind of
overheads.
occurred to me, this is essentially a weapons fighting game in some ways with a lot of characters. Like, it's way more of a ranged game than we've previously seen in MK. Like, you can see her down 2 is awesome. It's one of my favorites to use in the game.
They're trying to play with footsies with this game,
Yeah,
more so than they ever have.
Good
That's what I see.
So
That's a
I'll
low
go
as
over
well.
just a few of her normals that I think are cool.
High, low, it
her
look like.
back 2.
Wiggle stick.
That's
Yeah,
mids.
the wiggly stick is extremely fast, multiple hits, really easy to, you see it, hit confirm it into a special move. Good damage. It's an awesome whiff punisher.
It's mid as well, right?
I mean, it's definitely there to keep the distance, right?
Exactly.
Like, I have this much space at all times.
When she's hovering around this range, if you think you're going to hit a button or whiff an attack, you're in a lot of trouble.
Yep.
It is a high, so
I wonder if
they
she
do, like,
can
a down 4 under it, or they
enhance
can duck
that
it,
into a juggle.
It's going to whiff, but it's awesome for controlling this upper level, like chest area space.
There's some really incredible stuff just with how the staff moves. Like, the animators.
Well, that
like,
might be enhanced,
a lot of
actually.
the
Oh, that
moves
is enhanced,
staff
never
makes,
mind.
little just micro
So it doesn't lead to
moves,
anything.
so
It's just damage.
visible and cool.
Shoutouts too to the audio team. I love the clank, clank, clank her staff moves make. So another one I wanted to show is her forward 2, which is a big long-range overhead.
Yeah, yeah.
This is actually relatively slow. It's over 20 frames, and I think if you're really looking for it, you can see it. But if you're not ready, if you're crouch blocking for other reasons, you know, you think she's going to down 4 or whatever, she can hit you with it. She's not going to get a pop-up. She's going to have to just do the full string, or she's going to have to just commit to doing the shadow kick. But it's a pretty good overhead with a lot of range. And I think it kind of complements what you were saying about her back too.
Right.
Like, a lot of times I'll kind of hover around this range, they're looking for this, they're focused on that, and she can just kind of dash up and throw, or do a jump in, and it's kind of a move that keeps you thinking at all times.
She's like a mid-screen character.
Exactly.
Yep.
Another one that complements that is her forward 3, which is one of her kick strings. It's
the
this
low,
whole thing.
obviously.
Now this
low, mid.
is a great low. She can actually hit confirm it and go into a special move. If she sees that it's blocked, she can stay safe and not finish it. If she thinks they're going to try to interrupt, she can complete the string. That heavily complements her forward 2, and it's significantly faster. It's just an overall great low attack. So if they're sitting there hyper-focused on this, they also have to worry about this. And again, that sets up
quite the
back,
mix-ups.
walking back and zoning, doing a jump in. She really controls like that start of the range space really, really well.
Yep.
And one more move I want to look at is her back 3, and this is her key mid. It's pretty fast.
Wow, that's mids.
She can hit confirm it again into her special moves. She can just continue this.
You can hit confirm that easily. It's fucking, you got loads of time.
It's the mid you'll use if they're ducking a lot.
Right.
Like if you're using this and Sub-Zero won't stop uppercutting you out of it, you can walk up.
Oh, that's
and
a high
really
then.
good range. And then that's going to open up again your throws, your zoning.
Okay,
whatever
so
you kinda wanna do.
that back 2, I think it was, is a high.
So, I mean,
because he said you can uppercut it over. That's a low,
her
definitely.
archetype as a character would be, how would you put it?
I would say she controls space, and that lets her play her game, which is very versatile based on what she wants to do. She's got some good zoning, decent mix-ups.
The shoes look a bit weird.
Pressure. She can, and you'll see
But
some
that looks
interesting
weird.
special moves. So I would say space control leading to her then.
I guess maybe it doesn't. It just looks
game,
weird.
Which is
Now,
tailored to your variation.
How do you play your game?
Well, that's getting into special moves. And
I guess it's because she's in high heels or something. I don't know.
You always want to bring back the core moves when you think of Jade, and so the shadow kick's one of them.
Yep.
It's exactly what you'd expect from a shadow kick. It's a high, but it's very fast. It has a second hit. Yeah, it's a great whiff punisher.
It's a high. You can uppercut it. So you could duck and then uppercut that, and you'll actually get a lethal or whatever it's
I'll
called.
just preemptively do it, and I'll take the risk.
Crushing blow.
And
You'll
he
get a
might-
crushing
he
blow.
might punish me, and
That'd be
that's a
sexy.
bummer, but I'll take
So
the
you duck
risk.
under that, and then you
That's
get
a
an
bummer.
uppercut,
Yeah,
and it'll give you a
her
crushing
glaives
blow.
are back,
Dirty as
but
fuck.
They're done a little different.
So you don't
can
want to
kinda
throw
set
that
the
out
spirit of the glaive,
randomly.
but they're
You'll
now
get
a
crushing blowed
slow-moving
hard.
projectile with a lot of wind up. But
Well,
you
that's
can
cool.
see they cover a ton of space. And that makes them awesome if you think the opponent is going to jump in, like they'll get hit by the tail of it.
Right.
Or if you think they're trying to walk in. So it's not like a projectile you spam. It complements her space control. Like you kind of do it just to say, no, The mid screen is mine. Stay
Johnny
back.
Cage's cake.
Don't move.
Well, it's her cake. She's always
and
had
then
that.
if they try to jump it and they're going to jump early because it has such a long tail, that's what your down 4 is for.
Damn.
So in my opinion, her zoning...
The down 4, man. Holy shit.
Kind of to slow the pace of the match down. To then walk into
You see that shit?
To do all the stuff we talked about. Right.
That's got a lot of range. And it's quick.
Is props in the game, right?
Like first hit props or like weapons?
First hit props. Not first hit props.
Right,
okay. Weapons and things like that. Yeah. A lot of the characters who are in Mortal Kombat are iconic, not because of just their character, because of what they carry.
Yeah, right.
You know, the glaive and the staff, very important things. And you know, big ups to the team that makes the props for, you know, helping create the character and make it have even more depth because of how cool the props are and the amount of props they have to make.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot.
There's a lot. Like, there's one for Jade that it's kind of similar to a fan, which is like MK2 when she was a katana palette swap. There's some that have like glowing energy. There's curved ones. There's straight ones. Like, there's a million different glaives.
But all
like
these things put together,
MK3 ones. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
All these things put together, they still have to match her personality. They can't be like, she can't throw radios at you.
That
I mean, she could.
She could. It would probably break some of the mythology.
They probably don't have radio technology in Outworld.
I never thought about that.
Right.
But you are the lore master, so let's keep going.
The last classic move would be her glow is back. She's fully projectile immune, has this snazzy purple effect, and any projectile is going to go through her while it's active. So
classic.
While she can slow the pace down with her zoning, it's hard to zone her because she can have this on.
Right, and then she just gets in right on you.
Yep,
absolutely.
And her last base move is this parry, which has the coolest into I've ever seen in my life.
Like, for the most part, I'm just going to do that to people online. Like, that's all I care about.
And she can amplify it into this awesome... I absolutely love the way she recovers out of that next snap. Look at that. I'm marking out.
The way her arms kind of just go to the side when she's done.
Oh yeah.
Is super. Just like I've never seen a more awesome looking nonchalant neck break.
It's effortless. True story. I actually accidentally hit Aaron using a Japanese like wall scroll rolled up and pretending to do one of our normal.
Yeah, Jade.
I accidentally hit him in the QA lab.
Well, it's...
So let's go over some of the loadout moves I gave her. Right. I started with my personal one I like to use, which is a zoning variation.
Yeah. I missed something.
And I know you
but
like
it is
these
whatever.
ones too. So she has an upglaive.
Oh wow, okay.
And if she meter
What if
versions
that could combo in the
great.
corner?
She amplifies. She gets a second one.
That looks like it could combo
This
in the corner, maybe. I
move
don't know.
dominates the air.
Yes.
If you want to jump, if
You
you are in a lot of trouble.
And they stay up there for a while too, right?
So
like you're being pushed down for quite some time.
She's not controlling them, so she's free to do these, and the arc is automatic. And then if you're hit, you can see you get a big hit reaction. You can go for shadow kick and stuff like that.
Yep.
I love this move. She also has an air glaive that goes straight down, and that's a double one. You can use this to fake out jump ins, to jump back, and if they whiff a normal, you do it. It's
to stay in the air longer.
Yeah, exactly. To go over ground and pounds or whatever. And then the last move in this I also really like is a extremely quick low projectile.
The Adinian Spock.
Yeah, this is a brand new move, and I think it's great again for space control. Especially if you have them looking for the overhead and they're hyper focused and they're afraid of it, you can just do this to knock them down for a little bit, chip damage.
You're literally controlling every aspect of the fight when you have this setup.
Yeah.
Like, you can go low, you can go up, like, you're controlling everything.
Stream chat was confused. Aaron Davis from QA.
Yes. Not another Aaron. Yeah. Dizzy, ex-tournament player Dizzy. I actually hit on his revenge for all those MK11 losses.
You'll get over it someday, sir.
One other move would be her staff spin. I forgot about that. Yeah. This is just a great combo ender. In the corner, you actually get a combo. Normally, she's not really a combo character. For all her space control, she really isn't opening up with these huge combos. She just kind of ends in a special move. But in the corner, because of that staff spin, she can.
Right.
Like a lot of times when I have someone in the corner, I'll mix up her overhead or her low and go into throws when they're looking for it, and she'll actually get that 30% combo. So the staff spin's pretty cool.
Awesome.
I just like it for the...
Not a combo character, yeah.
You just add that to almost everything.
it's no reason not to do it, and it also has amazing audio and looks cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before we keep going, let's talk real quick. What do you do against Jade?
The main thing against Jade would be don't freak out, walk your way in, pick your opportunity. If you think she's going to do the low spark, you get a free jump in. And while you're going to eat it down too, it's not the end of the world. Because her combos are going to do less than your combos. because she's not really that much of a combo character. Like if she's fighting Baraka, she's going to zone him out, but if he gets in, he's going to do a lot more damage than her. Sure. The other thing is a lot of her good stuff is hot. So it pays off to just duck, and again, she does have the back 3, which is a great mid, but that's not going to lead to a huge combo. So it's kind of, the way you deal with space control is accept, all right, she's really good at controlling the space, but when I get in, I'm going to get going because our moves are on the slower side, and there's a lot of built-in weaknesses for when you're up close. I would say up close, she's okay. She can get the job done.
But she wants to knock you back, basically, again, and continue her game.
Right.
And with the variation system, if you want all those zoning moves, you don't have a lot of the other moves we're going to show, which are pretty strong.
Awesome.
So this loadout, first off, I'm just going to say this costume is the greatest thing to ever be designed. I'm all in. This is why I like this costume. Is amazing.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm supposed to geek out this much, but I can. So,
here's the thing. Maybe you're not, but we all accept the fact that you're going to, and I sort of love it.
Okay. So on this loadout, she is more Rushdown based. If the zoning's not working out for you, she has a command run. Also, everyone that's emo that run has gone in MKX because you don't have a neutral. You can play Jade, and so this pole vault move, if you just let it go, she'll actually do some damage. Like sometimes I'll use it, it's just a combo ender and get some additional damage. Right. She can also hold it and actually go like full screen. And she can cancel it. So she actually gets some pressure off this. Like
interesting. She uses defensive meter for it,
overhead, low mix-up.
Sure, that's kind of
there's not a lot of options to be like super plus on block, but it can catch the opponent off guard, and there's some like minor advantage she can get. It's pretty decent.
Can I give you some props?
Okay.
The name you've given this version, It Ain't Easy, is pretty good.
I think every MK9 Jade player is saying amen.
Yeah.
The other thing about this move is the meter burn actually hops up, looks awesome, and is tied to one of her crushing blows. The requirement for this one is kind of interesting. This has to connect from a very significant far distance, and it will actually trigger a very nasty crushing blow.
Some good damage.
The last thing we gave her on this loadout, and this complements her Rushdown, is her old UMK3 and MK9 double shadow kick.
Right.
So this does the same damage as the other one. The main thing is it pushes them hella far back, and it does not reverse their corner positioning, which you were asking about earlier, and that's why I equipped this. So, for example, notice the other one, she would teleport behind.
Correct.
When I'm doing these corner combos now, they're still in the corner. So my personal loadout, this is one of my favorite moves to use.
It's fun having 26 now years of moves to look at.
Yes.
To like, now that you're able to create these characters, like there's so many homages to things of the past, and that's really cool to see.
So let's do one more loadout, maybe?
Do it.
I'm a big fan of this costume too.
I'm a fan of all of these costumes.
The game looks gorgeous. The characters look gorgeous.
I'm also a super fan of the maskless version. That's what I use because her face is really cool, and I love her hair. So this one, we gave her, it is an ability, and it actually enhances her normal attacks, and she gains a whole group of normal attacks she can use, and they're all based on using martial arts with the staff at the same time. For example, she gains this new ender. She gains this one, is absolutely awesome. And I think the coolest of all, this actually changes her sweep. And she gets the best sweep in the history of Mortal Kombat.
Helladus.
Can I tell you how fun it is listening to you talk about characters you're really into? This is the coolest thing ever. Now the next
it's
thing,
a sweep.
This is cooler than the last thing.
No, this sweep is OD and beautiful looking. And it has amazing audio.
Can you show the swing again? The batters up, I'm going to call it?
Yes, I love how she catches it.
Oh, that's so cool.
So those are our 3 loadouts I chose. There's still a couple more we didn't show.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot
How
the
could
best
you forget
string.
that? Your favorite one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a low at the end?
Oh, and you don't have the bunk in any of these ones?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
There's still a couple.
All right. We'll save those.
You showed throws and such too, right?
But we do have the fatal blow.
Oh, right. Boom.
Yeah, that's quite far.
Is it
Overhead
overhead?
looks like.
It is not an overhead.
Oh, mid.
That would be extremely good. Yeah. Maybe it should be.
Maybe it should be. But yeah, again, most of her stuff is to get the opponent away from her.
Yep.
Right? And so she can control the screen again. Yep.
with just enough offense to get the job done. But for the most part, she's going to be happy from the mid-range.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if that's your play style, I think
She
you'll
seems
like her.
good.
Awesome. So let's tie it all together.
Okay.
So Jade.
Green.
Green? Yes. What
But
is she to you?
with the custom variation system, she's not always green.
True.
Awesome. So if you're a fighting game player, like you probably are if you're watching,